Alright, here we go. Legends Fest Part 1, top 10 list. As usual, I'm gonna create the list right now. I do not have my a list ready. I don't have the characters ordered. I just create the list right now. I always do this, so let's just jump into this. So we have 3, 6, 9. We have 12 characters here. I don't think we are missing anyone that's like super relevant. I can't really think of anyone else. I guess we have the new 1% Sparkings. I guess they can be in the honorable, especially I don't really. I mean, Cell and Frieza is not bad. I don't think they are bad. I just don't really see anyone using them. But they definitely have one of the most broken abilities in the game, for sure. I think sealing away a unit is extremely broken. But I don't know, I don't really see them too often. Unfortunately, I only have them at like 4. I think it's... Yeah, I only put them once, so it's 3 stars. I only have them 3 stars. I guess they can be here, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't really see people talking about them. I don't see people using them. I haven't seen anyone saying they are top 10, but sure, whatever. Other than that, I'm not seeing, I guess, Glorio. I hope this guy will, because he feels pretty good, so hopefully he will be very good when Daima gets new units. Other than that, I think we don't really have anyone here who should be up there. Vegito Blue. It's kind of crazy that this guy was compared to... I mean, I understand it, but still, like, Super Vegito is just so much better. One other unit that fell off so bad is Kid Buu, LF Kid Buu. I'm sure he's still great, but yeah, after Majin Vegeta came out, this guy just disappeared. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, Majin Vegeta's gauge is fucking ridiculous, and it completely shuts him down, so I understand why it happened. Alright, I don't think we have anyone else, so let's just jump into this. I'm not sure, 7 through 10. I think Super Vegito can be here. I think Vegito Blue, or sorry, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta can be here as well. Eva Boo, Gohan. We have quite a few units actually. It could be top 10. Shin. Ooh. Alright, let's just do this actually. I think these are gonna be your top 2. So let's just do this. I feel like these two are like easy number 1 and 2. I don't really think that it's really a debate that like these two are number 1 and number 2. I feel like they are it's just very easy. Like obviously we have Turles. I feel like Turles could be up there as well, but obviously Blue is in a very bad spot because Vegito Blue is a green. But you can't run purples because Ultra Majin Vegeta is still obviously everywhere. So purples are dead. You don't have purples to counter greens. So obviously blue units are gonna be in a bad spot. That's why Super Vegito fell off as well, I feel like. Obviously the cancel buff effects thing, obviously, like it seems like every single unit has it now. Majin Vegeta has it, although you can rush Vegeta, so whatever. Vegito Blue has it, Goku Black has it. Quite a few units have that ability. I think I'm gonna put Gotenks up here as well, so I don't have to think about these 4. I feel like Shin should be top 10. I feel like these guys should be top 10 as well. Omega, I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna leave Omega down here. It's not because he's bad. He's also, once again, like green. He should be in a good spot, but I guess you can run fusions. Double green is definitely a setup, to be fair. You know what, I'm gonna put Omega up here. I think I'm gonna leave these two here. I think I'm gonna push Evil Boo down here. Evil Boo is good for sure. Once again, green, so he has a very good color, but I don't really see Evil Boo. I don't really know where you should run him. I guess you can run Majin Buu Saga, Evil Boo, Gotenks, Majin Vegeta. That could work. But at the same time, I feel like you're just running Vegito Blue. I don't really see any reason to run this guy. He's good, but once again, if I'm building a team, I'm not using this unit. I don't see any reason why I should put Evil Boo in my team or on my team. If anything, I would probably just run Omega, right? Like you just, if you're running double green, I would say just run Omega instead of Evil Boo. That's probably, I would say that makes more sense. So I think he's gonna be honorable mention. I think Shin should be top 10. I think he should be top 10 for sure. I think I'm gonna move Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta down there. I'm not sure about Ultimate Gohan. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, let's just talk about him a little bit. I don't think he's bad. I think he's gonna be back at some point for sure. I feel like he's just individually such a great character that he should be back at some point. But at the same time, in the current meta, he's just such a fucking pain to use this guy. I don't even know, like, it's such, like, you can use him and you can, like, do something with him, but it's so, like, difficult, and there are so little times where you can actually use this guy. Besides him being last man standing, but when he's last man standing, he's still, like, he's up there. He's ridiculous. Obviously, it's type neutral. At that point, you don't have to worry about too much. But other than that, like, you can't really use his ultimate because Majin Vegeta cancels buff effects, Vegito Blue cancels buff effects, Goku Black cancels buff effects. Obviously, we have Trio Might Goku, who does the cancel buff effects things as well, and obviously he does it even when he's not on the battlefield. So, like, obviously he's like the counter to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So yeah, I don't really think that in this current meta, this guy has like any value. Like, if you're building a team, I don't see like how or why would you run this unit. There is just actually no reason. So yeah, I don't think he's top 10. I'm gonna be honest. I think Goku Black is gonna be top 10. I know a lot of people don't like him. I know obviously we have Goresh who doesn't like him at all. And the one thing is, for sure, like, obviously Goresh has him at 14 stars. I understand that. I feel like he's getting a little bit underrated right now. I feel like people are downplaying him a little bit too much. Once again, I definitely think he has flaws. I definitely don't think he's great. He's not crazy. I don't think he's perfect by any means, right? Like, he definitely has problems. I'm not the biggest fan of his base. Not having blast armor is insane. The green card is so ass, in my opinion. It's terrible. But other than that, like, when this guy transforms, I feel like he's pretty good. Obviously, the gauge can be good, but it has its problems as well. Obviously, getting rid of the full gauge is pretty difficult sometimes. Other than that, though, I feel like he's a pretty good damage dealer. He cancels buff effects on rush, on ultimates, extreme bleed. I don't have a problem with his green card. His blue card does a lot. I don't think I don't think this is a bad unit by any means. And also, I feel like in this meta, he's perfectly fine. So there you go. I think he's gonna be top 10. Okay, so these are my top 4 for sure. Who should be top 5? This is actually difficult. I guess this guy should be top 5, I guess. Honestly, I don't even know, like, who is better, Goku Black or Trio of Might Goku? You know, I don't know. Goku Black has endurance. Trio of Might Goku, I feel like he's not as valuable anymore because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is not really around anymore, so I don't really see his value. I don't see him that much either. I see him still, like, I'm not saying he's not around anymore, but I don't think he's as popular as he once was. Okay, we have Gohan. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Gohan has like not that much value. Honestly, I'm gonna do this. I think this is controversial. I'm seeing a lot of people still putting him in top 10. I kind of disagree with that. I feel like even though he's purple and obviously he's a good counter to Vegito, purples are dead in my opinion. Like, you can't really run purple units. You don't really want to run purple units. I feel like he's just too big of a risk. He's not gonna do anything against Majin Vegeta. If you have 3 of Might Goku on your team, he can't snipe Vegito with his ultimate or anything like that. It won't work because this guy cancels his buff effects. Same things apply. Obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the reason he fell off, same thing with this guy. Obviously, he has endurance, so I think he's more valuable, for sure. But I don't think that he's that much better. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think just purples are not in a good spot, and I don't really think there is a reason to run this unit. And I don't know, man. Like, is there? Okay, 2, 5. So okay, we have 9 units. Okay, Gohan is gonna be top 10 then. All right, we have because I'm gonna put Gohan above these units. Okay, Gohan is top 10. Gohan is top 10. But should I put Gohan above any of these characters? I don't think so. Although, to be fair, I'm gonna definitely make a video on Super Vegito. I'm curious how he does. Being a blue unit is definitely not easy right now. Obviously, the same reason, because like purples are dead, so you can't cover your blue units, which means blue units are also in a very bad spot. And obviously, since we have this guy, we have Turles as well. A lot of units are cancelling buff effects. We have Omega. You can't rush him either. You have to be like, I feel like you just have to be really careful with his rush. It's definitely not as valuable as it once was. So yeah, I think I'm gonna say he's top 10, and he's gonna be number 10. I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. It's painful. I definitely want to make a video on him, and we'll see how he does. But obviously we have Vegito Blue, so I'm gonna say top 10, or sorry, number 10 is going to be Super Vegito, number 9 is going to be LF Ultimate Gohan. I think I'm gonna say 8 is Shin. Honestly, if anything, I would say Shin above Omega. Is that a hot take? Is that wrong? So Shin is number 7? Oh my god. And yeah, by the way, I think I'm gonna say Rose is number 6. I would probably put Rose above these units. I'm not gonna put Shin above Rose, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna put Omega above Rose. Omega is good, but I wouldn't say he's like that crazy. Once again, you can run, I guess, double green fusions, and you just put Majin Vegito on the team, I guess, or Gotenks on the team, or whatever you want to do. But I wouldn't put him higher than this. I feel like number 8 is fine for Omega. Yeah, Shin above Omega. Is it a hot take? I don't know. Shin above Omega. I feel like Shin should be a very strong unit. Obviously, blues are not around. Lot of yellows. God Key. Like, Shin plus Vegito Blue should be one of the best duos in the game, in my opinion. And you can just put Rose on the team or Majin Vegito on the team, and you have a pretty solid team at that point, right? I think that team should be insane. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Shin number 7. That's crazy to say, but I don't really... I feel like he has more value than than these guys. The only thing I can say see is Omega above Shin. But I feel like I would probably just choose Shin. Like if I'm building a team, let's say I'm doing a God rank grind, I'm building a team, I have Vegito Blue, I would probably say like, yeah, let's use Shin and just put Rose or Majin Vegito on my team, right? I would say that's probably the better setup. Like you can run these two together. But yeah, I would probably just prefer Shin. So I'm gonna say number 7 Shin. Number 6 is Rose, I think. Yeah. I think, honestly, like, I think this is gonna be a hot take. But honestly, like, if you look at the units below him, like, who should I put above Rose? I don't think I'm gonna put Shin above Rose. He's crazy good. Obviously, Red is in a very good spot. Crazy support unit. Obviously, he's like the number 1 counter to Majin Vegeta, who is still like maybe the most popular unit in the game. We have Omega. I'm not gonna put Omega above Rose. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. I feel like Rose is better. I'm gonna be honest. Ultimate Gohan, I feel like Ultimate Gohan is definitely a better unit individually, but I told you why he's not gonna be higher than this. Super Vegito is also not in a good spot, so like that's definitely the reason why I'm not gonna put these two above Rose. Although I feel like individually you can definitely make the argument that these two are better than Rose. Omega, I'm not really that high on Omega. He's a good unit, but I just don't think he's like that crazy. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think he's like he should be any higher than this. Indestructible is nice and all, but like I'm not saying Omega is bad by any means. He's good. Faint, indestructible. He does good damage, but I feel like he's just like a secondary option. I feel like I wouldn't really run this guy that much. Like obviously Vegito Blue is also a green fusion, and if I'm running Vegito Blue, once again you can make the green whatever you want to run team, but I would probably choose other units like Majin Vegeta, like Gotenks, maybe even Turles, Trio of My Goku. Like I would just choose other units. I feel like this guy is definitely a secondary option, so I think yeah, I'm gonna go with this. So yeah, like Rose is number 6. I don't really see anyone here that I should put above him. At worst, I could see Rose being like number 8, maybe. Like if I want to put Rose below Shin and Omega, Shin being 6 is crazy. Yeah, nah. Like I feel like number 8 is like probably the worst I could see. I'm definitely not putting these two above Rose right now in the current meta. Once again, I think that's very important. So number 6 is Rose. I honestly I don't even think that this is like that far off. Like these two are I don't think these two are like. I think you can make the argument that Rose is better than Trio of Might. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Trio of Might lost some value because purples are just not around, and he doesn't need to be on your team necessarily against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, against Ultimate Gohan. So if anything, I feel like Rose has an argument. He has endurance. I don't know. I think it's close. Right now I'm gonna say Rose is number 6. Trio Might is number 5. So we have our top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm gonna order these guys right now. So number 4 is going to be between Turles and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So I would say Turles is better. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Turles is the better character. But right now in the current meta, as I explained, blue is just not a good color. It's just not. Vegito Blue is literally everywhere. And you can't run purples to cover against the green units, right? So even though I think Turles is better, in the current meta, I would probably say Gotenks has the edge. Gotenks is also ridiculously good, by the way. Individually, sure, like I feel like Turles is better, but it's not like Gotenks is a bad character. Like Gotenks is ridiculous as well. And red is just a good color right now. You don't have blues, you don't have to worry about those. Vegito or Super Vegito is not around anymore. Obviously, this guy was a crazy good counter to Gotenks because you can just rush him, plus obviously type advantage. But Super Vegito is not around anymore. Even Turles, I don't see Turles that much. I'm still seeing him, but Turles is not that common anymore. Like I see him every like 4 or 5 matches. It's Magi Vegeta, Vegito Blue, and basically like whoever else, right? I don't see Turles that much anymore. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, in this current meta, Turles is gonna be number 4, I think. Gotenks, ridiculous character, plus he's in a very good spot. He's red. And he's gonna be a really good counter to Majin Vegeta, to Rose, Trio Might, whoever else. So yeah, I think he's gonna be number 3. So, top 2. Majin Vegeta and Vegito Blue. Once again, as I said, I feel like there is no argument. These two are gonna be your 1 and 2. I don't see any other unit being like, I don't see Gotenks being top 2. I don't see Turles being top 2. It's Majin Vegeta and Vegito Blue. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say Vegito Blue is number 1. Majin Vegeta is number 2. Majin Vegeta definitely has more utility. He does so much. AoE Green, his unique gauge, which is like the most toxic brain dead bullshit ever. I genuinely don't like this unit. I'm glad that Vegito has a broken character. I feel like they went too far with this bullshit. I don't understand why we have unique gauges that auto counters you. So that's, I think that's already broken, and you basically just get out of like trouble for free, right? You also pull a blue card every single fucking time, which is ridiculous. Ultra Gogeta Blue also gets a blue card, but it's a one-time thing. Majin Vegeta gets 3 blue cards, and he locks you in. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. It's brain dead. It's stupid. It's not even that it's too good. It's so fucking toxic. Obviously, it's broken and it's too good, but it's just so toxic. Like it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be in the game. So yeah, Ultra Majin Vegeta, ridiculous unit. He has more utility for sure. He has endurance. He locks you in with his ultimate as well. Obviously, once again, the gauge. He destroys Dragon Balls when you take his first life. He destroys your strikes. Like this unit is ridiculous. He gets type neutral if you have your gauge with the green card. Obviously, AoE green card. So it does way more than VB. But I feel like VB, he just does so well in that one thing, and that one thing is offense. He does so much damage, such long combos. He also ignores unique gauges, so he ignores Majin Vegeta's bullshit. And he also has like this one-time thing where if anyone from your team, anyone, so it doesn't have to be him, pops a gauge, then you reduce your opponent's key, all that stuff. So Majin Vegeta can chain a blue card, and you get that one time. And obviously he can just, once again, even if you don't have that anymore, he ignores the gauge. With the green card, when he gets his gauge, I'm pretty sure. He also goes type neutral. Like this unit, he does so much damage and such long combos. I feel like it just gets too overwhelming. Like once again, Majin Vegeta, he does more. Majin Vegeta does more, like for sure. I don't think there's an argument. But Vegeta is just so overwhelming with his offense and with his combos that I feel like he's just number 1. Like he can just destroy everything. Purples also are non-existent in this current meta, so obviously that really works for him, and obviously that's thanks to Majin Vegeta. But we have no purples, so there is no unit to stop him really. Gauges can't stop him, like nothing really can stop him. So I feel like his offense is really just that overwhelming that he's just number 1. Like he can just destroy everything. Like obviously he can be caught as well because he doesn't have endurance, but he also has buff effects cancelling. So at least you have that. He also has this card cost thing where, like, I'm pretty sure it's below 50%. He increases your card cost to, like, I don't know, like a strike card cost like 50 something. It's ridiculous. He also heals a lot, so he's not that bad defensively either. I feel like he's getting a little bit downplayed there. But obviously the main thing is his offense. It's just too overwhelming. You can't stop him. Gauges can't stop him. You get a combo going and you just have to sit there and wait for 5 minutes until he finishes. If he catches you again, at that point the game is probably over, right? Like, if Vegito Blue just catches you again, it's done. that's the thing. Like, it's just done at that point. So yeah, I think I'm gonna say this guy is number 1, Vegito is number 2. I feel like it's not. I'm not gonna argue if you think Majin Vegeta is better than Vegito Blue. Like, I definitely think it's close. I just think Vegito has the edge. But once again, like, they are number 1 and number 2. I can see Majin Vegeta being number 1. Like, he's ridiculous, for sure. Like, as I explained, he's ridiculous. And he definitely does more. Like, he has way more utility. But yeah, Vegito is number 1 in my opinion. Number 2 is Majin Vegeta. And yeah. Rose, I feel like this could be a hot take. I think this could be controversial. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with him being number 6. I don't really see these units being above him. Like, I could see it, but in my opinion, they are just not. Like, I'm not gonna argue if Rose... Like, once again, worst I would give him is number 8. I don't think you can really push him below that. I think number 8 is, like, the lowest I would rank him. So he's gonna be number 6. And the highest I would rank him is actually top 5. Like, I could actually see him being top 5 above Trio Might Goku. I don't think these units are, like, super far off from each other, right? Like, I don't think Trio Might outclasses Rose or anything like that. I think there is a good argument. And they are obviously very similar. Both of them are blue, yellow. Saiyans, they are... Both of them are, like, defense units, right? So yeah, highest I would put him would be top 5 for Rose. So I don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's outside of the top 10. I think people are overreacting. Yeah, that's my opinion on Rose. So he's gonna be number 6. Shin, I don't know, man. Like, Shin is so high here that I feel like he really is just that valuable right now. His color is really good. He's a support unit. He shuts down Majin Vegeta. Like, he's just a really good unit. And he's just in a really, really good spot. I can see him below Omega, but that's probably it. Omega is number 8. Gohan is number 9. And 10 is Super Vegito, I think. And yeah, we have these guys. I think Evil Boo could be higher a little bit. Like, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Evil Boo above Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but that's probably where it's gonna stop. I don't really see a reason, even though he's a really good unit, I don't really see a reason why would you run Evil Boo. I feel like you just have, obviously you have Vegito, and even if you want to run Double Green, you would probably just run Omega over Evil Boo. I just don't really see a reason to run this guy, but he's really good. He's really good. He's gonna be like, I feel like, yeah. He's gonna be number 11, so he's almost top 10. I'm gonna put him above Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's just too difficult. Honestly, I think Mai could be above Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Mai is really good. She's annoying. She's annoying as hell. She also has ridiculously long combos. You can run him with, you can run her with Vegito, and you can run Pure Future is really good, and you can just put whoever as on the team, right? Mai Vegito, Majin Vegeta, I guess that could work. Mai is really good, for sure. She's annoying. I'm pretty sure she also has endurance nullification on main. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Mai above Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is ridiculous. Sparking Mai above Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's insane. But I think she's probably more valuable in the current meta. Like, once again, red is a really good color right now. She has Vegito. Like, it's a very, very good color. I don't know, in the current meta, obviously I'm not saying she's better individually, but in the current meta, yeah, I would probably say Mai is more valuable than Gogeta. If I'm building a team, let's say, once again, God rank grind, I'm building a team, I would probably choose Mai over Gogeta. I'm gonna be honest. And we have these guys, I don't really know, I don't know, man. Like, they can just stay here, whatever. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my top 10. I think I included everyone who needs to be included. I don't think I forgot anyone. At least I hope so. So yeah, this is my top 10. Yep, Rose in my opinion is top 6 once again. At worst, top 8. I definitely think this guy is top 10. I definitely think that. So yeah, this is my top 10 list. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.